Welcome back to the 10th episode of How to Fix the World in 80 Days. Much of the world spends little time worrying about how much water we use. It's there, it's awesome, so we don't really think about it that much. But for a world that relies on water to survive, it's getting dry really fast. If you look at a picture of the globe, you're thinking, oh, it's pretty blue, we'll probably be alright. And you're not wrong. Over 71% of the world's surface is covered by water. Unfortunately, 97% of that is salt water, so we can't drink it. Around the world, 875 million people are considered water insecure. That's almost 1 out of every 8 people. On top of drinking water, we need water for sewage, cleaning, agriculture, production, a whole massive list of other essential services. Every minute you spend in the shower takes up about 10 liters of clean water. And around the world, we consume about 9 trillion cubic meters of water every year. That's a lot of water. Unfortunately, there is very little we can do to improve our water security. You can't just build new lakes or rivers. The water sources close to home are either depleting or too polluted to use, while the ones further away are too inefficient to transport. With an aging population and a shrinking water supply, I'm starting to wonder where the point of no return is. Well, it might be closer than we think. Nearly every region in the world goes through droughts, but some areas are in immediate danger. For example, before this year, California experienced 5 consecutive years of drought. As a major agricultural region, this threatens not just food security, but a ton of businesses as well. 54% of India faces stressful to extremely stressful water security. In some of the northern regions, reserves in aquifers are as low as 29%. And here is what the entire world looks like. Far from an isolated problem, a full third of the world's groundwater reserves are in a distressed situation. Amidst all this fear and uncertainty, probably the scariest thing to me was seeing how excited we got when we found out that Mars might have had water 500,000 years ago. That's how far away the next source is. So we better save up some water, because that's a long trip. Thankfully, there's a whole bunch of things we can do about this. It all starts with awareness. Why are we not doing anything about this? It shouldn't be that hard. If we don't do anything, we're gonna die. On a personal level, there's a ton of small changes we can make, like taking shorter showers, doing less laundry, or not watering our lawns in the middle of the desert. It might not seem like much, but when you add up all these little mini solutions, it can make a huge difference. We need to stop putting garbage and waste into the few drinking sources that we have left. Instead, go pick up that garbage, because this is not good. We could also try actually charging the companies who sell water. I was shocked to read that in British Columbia, Canada, Nestle pays $2.25 for every million liters taken from the ground. They charge us that same price for a 2-liter bottle. That's not okay. Charge these companies a real fee and reinvest that money into water conservation. Eventually, we're going to have to look into desalination, which means turning salt water into fresh water. This is a super last resort because it's extremely energy inefficient and produces a ton of waste, but we don't really have much choice. There are currently over 18,000 desalination plants in 150 countries providing water to 300 million people. The technology's there. I'm just afraid we might actually have to use it. In the end, it comes down to this. Do you want to be a part of the generation that dried up this planet? Because it's not so much a matter of if, but rather when, that eventuality takes place. Dry is bad. Get it? Now go do something about it.